Today we're doing our Model Congress. So for the past month and a half in class, we've been learning about the congressional process, how bills are made, how laws are made, how they're passed on the floor. And then we were actually given the opportunity to create our own model bills about a topic that we find interesting. And from there, we created our own bills. And today we're pitching them, discussing them, passing them, and we're mimicking the process of Congress, Senate, House. And at the end of the day, we'll be passing some of the student bills to our president. So it'll be fun.
The motion passed.
Model Congress starts right at the beginning of second semester. In terms of the kids starting to research and identify policy issues that are something of concern to them in this country. We look at a lot of different things. We talk about a lot of different things. We really have been prepping for this all year. An issue might come up in November and I'll say, hey guys, think about this for Model Congress. But then in January, they really start honing in and researching, ultimately settling on one topic that's of interest to them. And I always stress, look at it from the problem point of view first. A lot of times they want to jump to the solution right away. But good bills, good legislation stem from identifying a real issue, all the reasons that go behind why it's an issue. And then we get to the solution part, and that's when they create their actual legislation. For 2 weeks in class, we come together as subcommittees. They break into small groups. They've all been either assigned or have chosen a member of the Senate or the House to sort of model. They still get to be their own person in terms of their ideas, but we do like them to have a state or a district that they're tied to, so they think about these decisions beyond just their own teenage brains. And then they start debating these issues in class. They select leadership. They have whips, they have leaders, they have a time to experience kind of the process in a small level. And then we come to today where all the classes combine. We form full committees from all, I think we are at 11 government classes, and then they start debating and discussing once again. So we just finished the first committee session. They're in the party caucus session right now. They're getting ready to head to the first floor session, and the House and the Senate will debate the bills that have made it to the floor.
I'm an exchange student from Poland. Participating in AP government class is really educational for me, especially that living in Poland before I didn't really know how the structure of American government looks like. And here I could basically learn through participation, because doing the Model Congress we can basically participate, and it's not just a textbook knowledge, it's actually participating and seeing how the real Congress looks like, and it's really fun.
We've been focusing on social studies, on the inquiry design model all year in terms of having big central questions and then going out and looking through different sources and pulling together answers. This, to me, is that ultimate type of project where the question is, what is a major problem facing the United States? The kids come to the conclusion of what they think that problem is, and then they seek out that data, they seek out the research. Their bills are amazing research papers and what they've done and put together.
My bill is about EpiPen price limitations, and that was pitched earlier. And each student is allowed to do a bill that they find interesting on a topic that they're passionate about.
It's really interesting, especially that I got an opportunity to talk about my idea, which was a value-added tax, which is only in 170 countries out of 193 countries, excluding here US. So I could kind of talk about an idea that was not really that well known here and bring a different perspective to Model Congress, and I'm really happy that I could participate.
This, again, is truly that kind of project where there's an intrinsic motivation they have because their peers are going to see their work. And it's all visible to everybody. And so they've really created their own textbooks that they're sharing with each other. And I think, again, it's a pretty unique project in that regard.
Model Congress, every year before, you get to see the senior students walking around dressed up nice, having a blast. It's a full day event. Everyone looks forward to it. And it is stressful for the month before. I mean, you're nonstop working on your bill, discussing, revising, but then it's all for this day. And everyone's just super excited. Everyone's got their ideas. They're ready to talk. Everyone's super excited to get out here and pitch their ideas.